It took Chief Egowa many weeks to come up with a plan on how best to unalive Mr. Dogood. Finally, after considering so many options, he decided to poison him. So he went to one of the big supermarkets in Uduma and bought a very big cake for 2,000 naira. When he came home, he put poison in the cake and called Obaka, his servant. "Obaka, sir." Obaka answered and ran to him. "Obaka, take this cake to Mr. Dogood," he ordered. Obaka stood, looking at him as if he did not understand what he said. "Don't you know who Mr. Dogood is?" Chief Egowa asked angrily. "I know him, sir. Is it not the generous man whom everybody likes? A friend of children. In fact, I don't think there is anyone who does not know him in Uduma. 2 weeks ago, some women and children were singing and praising him in the market square in appreciation for what he did for them," Obaka explained excitedly, thinking that Chief Egowa would applaud him for that. "Sir," Obaka continued, "this Mr. Dogood is too much, oh, and—" "Just shut up," Chief Egowa roared. "Who asked you for all this useless information? And who gave you the boldness to utter nonsense before me? So at your age, Obaka, you cannot give an answer to a simple question. I have observed today that an idiot is better than you. You know the man. Why then are you still looking at me like a Christmas goat? Stupid boy. Come on, take this cake from my hand and send it to him at once," Chief Egowa ordered in great anger. "Yes, sir," Obaka answered as he collected the cake from his master's hand. Chief Egowa waited patiently to make sure that Mr. Dogood received the cake. The moment Obaka came back and told him that Mr. Dogood was grateful to him, he became happy and satisfied. He quickly prepared and they traveled to Lagos so that by the time he would come back, Mr. Dogood would have been a third person. The next day, as Chief Egowa's children were returning back from school, as usual, they stopped in front of Mr. Dogood's hut to greet him. "Good afternoon, Mr. Dogood." The four children chorused. "Good afternoon, my children. How was school today?" he asked. "It was fine. I hope you listened attentively to your teachers today." "Yes, we did," the children replied. "Mr. Dogood, we are hungry. Do you have anything for us?" "Oh yes, my children. I have some loaves of bread. Let me get some slices for you," Mr. Dogood said. He was about to enter his room when the children cried, "No, we do not want to eat bread. Give us something else. We are tired of eating bread." "But I do not have another thing to give you." "Wait, yes, I have remembered. I have a cake here. Let me get some portions for you." "Oh yes, we love eating cakes," the children shouted happily. So Mr. Dogood brought some portion of the cake and gave each to the children. They thanked him and left with joy. When they left, Mr. Dogood wondered why the children, who have always loved eating bread, rejected it that day. He later shrugged his shoulders and thanked God that he had cake to give them. The cake was so delicious, and the children enjoyed it on their way to their house. When the children got home, they removed their school uniforms and changed into mufti. They would have taken their lunch before doing their assignments, but they realized that they were no longer hungry after eating the delicious cake Mr. Dogood gave them, so they decided to write their assignments first and then eat before taking their siesta. They were writing their assignments when their stomachs started itching them. Soon, the itching became serious that they began to shout. Gatekeeper heard them and rushed upstairs because none of the house helps was around. On getting to the sitting room, he saw the kids helplessly rolling in pains on the floor. The sight was too much for the gatekeeper, so he called his madam on phone. Mrs. Egowa did not waste time to come home. Having seen the situation of things, Mrs. Egowa knew it was not time to start asking questions, so she quickly rushed the children to the hospital. At the hospital, the doctors and nurses commenced treatment immediately. The children were given various treatments to see if they would regain consciousness. Of course, they knew that Chief Egowa was very rich and could easily pay off any bill. In the evening, two of the kids regained consciousness when they were asked what happened to them. They explained that they ate the cake Mr. Dogood gave them and had not taken their lunch before their stomach began to itch them. Mrs. Egoa, when she heard that, became angry. She left her children in the hospital under the care of the doctors and nurses and drove straight to the police station and made a report. She was given a policeman who went with her immediately and arrested Mr. Dogood. She instructed the policeman that Mr. Dogood should be put in the cell immediately and be tortured until her husband comes back. The policemen in the station obeyed her instruction because they knew that her husband was a very wealthy man and he would definitely deal seriously with them if they dared disobey his wife's instruction. Meanwhile, the divisional police officer in charge of the station had traveled before the day Mr. Dogood was arrested. Hence, Mr. Dogood was neither asked questions nor allowed to make any statement. Mr. Dogood was surprised and wondered why he was arrested. Before he was taken into the cell, he asked one of the policemen to tell him the offense he has committed, but the policeman eyed him and kept quiet. When Chief Egowa heard that his children were admitted in a hospital, he boarded the next available vehicle and came back to Uduma. On arrival, he drove straight to the hospital and his wife narrated everything to him. Chief Egowa looked at his children and noticed that they were becoming weaker. In great anger, he drove to the police station and ordered that Mr. Dogood should be brought to him immediately. As Mr. Dogood was being pushed out of the cell, the divisional police officer called DPO, who had returned from his journey, came in. He stopped the policeman and asked what the matter was. The policeman narrated his own version of the story. It was only then that Mr. Dogood knew why he was arrested. The DPO asked Chief Egowa what happened, and he narrated how his wife called and told him that their kids were having stomach upset because of what Mr. Dogood gave them. The DPO sent for Mrs. Egowa. She came and repeated what her husband had said earlier. Then the DPO asked Mr. Dogood what really happened. Sir, I must first of all thank you for giving me a chance to talk. Actually, I have spent 3 good days in the cell without knowing what my offense was. Sir, on Friday morning, I received a big cake from Chief Egowa through his servant Obaga. In the afternoon of that same day, Chief Egowa's children were the first group of children that stopped in front of my hut while going home from school. After greeting me, they requested for some snacks. I gave them some slices of bread which someone gave me the previous day. They refused to take it and asked for another type of snacks. I then remembered that I had a cake. I went in and cut some portion from it and shared among them. They thanked me and left. In the evening of that day, I was arrested and put in a cell. Mr. Dogood narrated painfully. The DPO was full of pity for Mr. Dogood as he was narrating his story. Chief Egowa, did you hear what Mr. Dogood said? The DPO asked. Yes, I heard him well, Chief Egowa answered. Did you give any cake to him? The DPO asked. Yes, I gave him cake on Friday morning, but I did not poison it, Chief Egowa said, panicking. Who asked you whether the cake was poisoned or not? My friend, you better be careful and answer my questions accordingly, the DPO warned. Mr. Dogood, do you still have the cake in your house? The DPO asked. Yes, sir. The only portion I cut from it was the one I gave to his children because other children that came later accepted slices of bread from me, Mr. Dogood explained. The DPO immediately sent 2 CID's officers to go to Mr. Dogood's house and bring the remaining cake. The DPO, Chief Egowa, his wife, and other policemen were there waiting for the CID's officers. Soon, they came back and the DPO collected the cake from them. He asked Chief Egowa if that was the cake he gave Mr. Dogood, and he said yes. The DPO told one of the policemen to bring one of their guide dogs. As the policeman left to do as he was instructed, others wondered what the DPO wanted to do with the guide dog. The DPO brought a plate, put a portion of the cake in it, and ordered the dog to eat. The dog ate it, and within 30 minutes, the dog died in front of everybody. There was commotion in the station. The policemen were murmuring. Mrs. Egowa was crying, and Mr. Dogood was waving his hands towards heaven, saying something in a low voice. No one knew what he was saying. The DPO then called for order, and everywhere became calm. Chief Egowa, the DPO, began. The Bible rightly said that he who digs a pit will definitely fall into it. Also, a stone will surely roll back to him who starts it rolling. You poisoned a cake and sent to this poor innocent man in order to unalive him. But your evil plan has gone back to you. Have you seen how God works? How he fights for the weak? See how he prevented Mr. Dogood and other children from tasting that cake. Hence, it affected only your children. For this act, you will be jailed for 3 years after compensating Mr. Dogood with 100,000 naira and paying for our guide dog, which your poisoned cake killed. I only pity your children because they are innocent. If they are able to survive, you should really thank your God. But if they didn't, that will teach you a great lesson and you will have yourself to blame. When the DPO finished talking to Chief Egowa, he ordered that Mr. Dugu should be taken home in a police vehicle with siren. Then the DPO went into his office and other policemen went back to their duty post. Chief Egowa was detained. His wife, who was shocked at what she witnessed, rushed to the hospital to know how the children were faring. By the time she got to the hospital, 3 of them had already died. The next day, the remaining one, being sustained with oxygen, also gave up the ghost. The news of what happened to the family of Chief and Mrs. Ego was spread everywhere, and all who heard it were astonished. How can one be so jealous, inhuman, and wicked like this? A lot of people asked. Chief Egowa's friend, Mr. Udodi, and Mr. Kambiri were not happy at all when they heard the story because they advised and warned him against harming Mr. Dogood. Later, they concluded that a heedless fly usually rests in the soup pot of an old woman. Nevertheless, they visited him in the prison and consoled him. Chief Egowa repented while in the prison and promised to turn over a new leaf. After 3 years, Chief Egowa came out of the prison as a changed person. He went to Mr. Dogood and pleaded for forgiveness. Mr. Dogood forgave him outrightly. He also pleaded with his wife for forgiveness because of the misfortune he brought to the family. God later had mercy on Chief Egowa and his wife gave birth to twins, a boy and a girl. The family made Mr. Dogood their closest friend and supplied him with whatever he needed. Hence, Mr. Dogood continued in his good works. After some years, Mr. Dogood got married to Abigail at God's own time. Chief Egowa sponsored his wedding and also gave him a bungalow as a wedding gift. Within 7 years, the marriage was blessed with 4 lovely kids to the glory of God. Indeed, Mr. Dogood had a very happy family. Thanks for watching. Please follow this page and turn on the notification button for more interesting stories like this. And don't forget to like, comment, and share. Bye.